Okay, so hi, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, 21st of December 2025, and aku akan go and hit back today. It's gonna be a simple routine, okay? Nothing fancy. Like for me, I prefer simplicity, but really focus on the intensity bila workout tu. When I say simplicity, I'm only doing pull-ups. Seriously. I'm gonna attach a picture of my back and I'm gonna put it as thumbnail. Well, that muscle aku bina from just pull-ups. Aku tak buat apa tu? Lat pull down, rows. Because you know what they say, rows for the hoes, am I right? Tapi tak, aku tak buat. Just straight pull-up. And dua variation aku buat. Like a standard pull-up, bukan chin up punya tangan pull-up. And the second one is neutral grip pull-up. For a total of 9 sets, and the reps is 11 to 15 lah, 11 to 15 reps, depending on how strong I am at the time. So that's literally it. I personally think that kalau sticking to certain exercise and go all out is way better than choosing so many different forms. Like what's the point of kalau workout and you want to do back and then you pick 5 different exercises and then you go. Nothing wrong with it, but for me personally, I prefer 1, 2, 3 maximum and then just all out. Our body are built differently. My anatomy is not the same as yours. You all know that the anatomy is different. My body is not the same as yours. Yours are not the same as your friend, and vice versa. So this one exercise might be the most effective for him, but not for me. Maybe so for you. And then we go on to the next one. Let's say normal pull-ups, the standard grip. It is great for you, not really for me. Bad for him, because he doesn't really feel the contraction. Now that's the thing when I do lat pull down. Aku tak rasa the contraction tu. Bila tarik tu, tak rasa. Only my biceps are doing it entirely. 90% my biceps are doing the job tu. Aku tak suka. But bila aku buat pull-ups, it's the other way around. 90% of my back are interacting. 10% is just bicep supporting. That's why I prefer pull-ups. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter lah apa-apa pun. Just pick apa-apa exercise yang kau prefer and just stick to it. Make sure that it gives you the best and the most optimum benefit to build muscles, of course. And also aku nak suggest kan, it's never wrong for you to try new things. Even kalau dah biasa dengan satu exercise, let's say for me buat pull-ups kan, and then I see a new machine. Nothing wrong with me untuk try buat 3 set ataupun 2 set. The most I'm putting at the line is I'm gonna be wasting 20-30 minutes of my life on that 3 sets, for example. But I'm not losing anything. So it's not really a kalah one thing. It's quite a win-win situation. The best thing you can get is that, I'm really feeling it. This contraction is like super good. Tak rugi try. But the most loss you're gonna suffer is that I'm not really feeling it. So might as well not use this machine and stick to my old routine. See my point over there? Kita akan pergi straight ke gym. Untuk warm up, again just pull up juga. But instead of the like full pull up, it's like a scapula pull up. I don't really know the exact term lah. I know macam scapula punya Philly contraction kan. And then afterwards terus masuk 9 sets in total. And after 9 sets tu, kita just buat cardio sambil tengok Netflix, Dexter. That's the thing what I like lah. Contohnya aku jumpa satu anime series, drama series, apa-apa TV series or even movie. Okay, so instead of watching it atas katil, I would go and do cardio with it. I make it an active rest day, or just an excuse for me to just go cardio. Because I'm the kind of person who likes to okay, how do I say it? Okay, simply as this you better find reason to work out instead of reason to not work out. Find excuses to work out instead of to skip. Because the more you do, the more benefit you gain. The more you do cardio, I'm not gonna say what's the benefit of cardio. You guys can Google it up, right? Tapi some of the things, lose fat. What else? Good for your heart.
Soon after.
Okay, for like pull-ups, right? So biasanya aku akan start dengan like a normal grip, and then after 3 sets of normal grip, because aku buat 9 sets, the first 3 sets will be like a normal grip I mentioned earlier, and then afterwards aku akan switch kepada neutral grip lah. Because to me neutral grip memang rasa more natural and it activates my lats even more. The normal grip will be just to more like a warm-up set lah. Although it's 9 sets, 3 of them are more like a introduction, and then the remaining 6 are the main one, the one that gives me the entire gains. So we're gonna start with the warm-up. Okay, that was a good the first 20 reps. Like as you guys can see kan, the few last reps I couldn't manage to like entirely cast sampai ke atas, but I still go beyond failure. Sebab like macam failure tadi cukup dekat sini kan, then aku dah fail, tapi I didn't stop. Instead aku go for another 2-3 reps. Just go. You don't, every rep tak perlu like 100% perfect. Just have to train hard. So then untuk rest pula, never go for below 1 minute and 30 seconds. Always shoot for higher. 2 minutes would be the minimum for me. Tapi kalau something yang big muscle involved, macam legs, backs, aku takkan go just 2 minutes. The minimum will be 3 minutes. Kalau macam tricep, shoulders, you know, those just one singular muscle groups, and then 2 minutes 30 seconds is the max. Take it as an advice from me. You sacrifice your rest just to go to your next set. You gotta be either tengah kejar masa, in a time crunch. If not, then you're just leaving your gains. There's so much more you can have kalau you don't sacrifice on your rest. So make sure you properly rest between the sets. Do not rush and just enjoy the stretch and everything. You want to make it easier? Just go for 3 minutes. Okay? Once you're getting to an intermediate level, then you can just switch things up. But if you're just starting out, it's better just stick to 3 minutes. Okay. So 3 minutes is up. You masuk set yang kedua. Again, just do your best. Target 15 reps, but if you can only make it a perfect reps until 11, and then the rest 4 to make it 15, just go. Doesn't matter if you're doing half reps. Okay, the second 15 reps done. So far, aku masih boleh buat 15 reps full. And then, as you progressively masuk into more sets, the 6 sets, the 7 sets, you're not going to be as strong as you were in your first set. So that's when partial reps, half reps, negative reps, they plays a major role to build muscle. So like I said, rest. Oh, forgot to set my time. Okay, 3 minutes starting now. And don't forget on your hydration. If you're dehydrated, you're not gonna have as much pump as you are when you're hydrated. So take note on that. Hydration, all these little things, when they just stand alone, they're not gonna give a huge impact. But when you're combining them together, damn, you're gonna feel a little different. like a significant difference. And then your sets, your entire workout session is going to be determined by all these little factors. Some of the tips yang aku boleh bagi for you guys who wants to lose weight when you're in between sets. For example, if you're resting for 3 minutes, just walk around the gym. Imagine if every 3 minutes you're walking around, you're doing 10 reps. 3 times 10, that's already 30 minutes of you just walking around. Now that is one of the things that you might not realize it, but it adds up into the calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. I mean, if you're not, it's also a good practice. Just make sure that you're always active. So I'm hopping into my 4th set now here. Instead of doing the normal pull-up grip, I'm gonna switch into a neutral grip. Okay, so let's start. Again, same concept, 15 reps. If I couldn't make it all the way to 15, then the number I stopped at, for example 12, I'll just make 3 negative reps to make it into 15. If I'm feeling somewhat a bit more stronger, to say that I'm not as fatigued as I am, and I'll add another 3 negative reps. So that makes it a total of 6 negative reps plus the 12 original reps. So let's see where we go.
Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns.
15 reps. The final reps just now, it ain't that perfect, but still, I still count it as 15 because I did my best, and that's what's the most important. That you did your best. Then previous session, my previous back session last week, if I'm doing better this week, that's all I got to know. And one of the things I want to share with you guys, if you're okay with using this same machine for your entire 9 sets, for example, then nothing wrong, just stick with it. But if you're the kind of person like me, sometimes gets bored, and that plays a role, right? Psychological attack to your brain. The thing that you can try is that switch to another machine. Like for example, this is one machine, this dark gray machine. If I get bored of it, I just switch to another one right over there. I'll bring you guys. It's a light gray machine. It's nothing different. The same thing, just the scenery is different. So it plays a psychological warfare to your brain. New stuff, new scenery, new environment. You're not gonna feel as much fatigue as you already are. Like I said, it's a psychological thing. Same goes for treadmill. The reason why people hate the treadmill is because they see the same scenery, same environment, so they get bored. Now, how do I counter as such? If I want to keep the same treadmill, instead of focusing at my numbers, the time left, the calories burned, although the number is not accurate when it comes to calories burning, but it's still numbers, right? But the point is, but for me, how do I counter is that I watch Netflix, anime series, drama. K-drama, it doesn't matter. So that's how I counter. Like for you, if you still get bored of it, instead of going for the treadmill, just go take a walk at the park. That way, you get to see new environment, new sound, new people. You won't get bored. Now, these are some of the hacks that you can try and choose if you wanna lose weight, gain muscle. There's always an alternative, right? So, one more thing here. Like earlier, I picked 3 minutes to rest, am I right? But now I notice in my 4th set, the 3 minutes is not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna bump it up to 4 minutes. And the resting time, it's up to you to alter it, but just don't reduce it. Like for example, if I'm at my 8th set, and I'm so tired, but I have to get to that 9th set, am I right? The last set. So instead of still stopping at 4 minutes of resting time, I'm gonna bump it up to 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. It doesn't matter the numbers. Just make sure that you fully rest. Then that way, you're not gonna slack off in the next set. Sounds cool? Yeah, but most people they don't really see this kind of a hack. So it's okay to amend your resting time. So this is what I mean. Like, this is the dark grey machine I'm using earlier. Now I'm already at my 5th set, and I'm already get bored. So it's time to switch it up to this light grey machine. Now, is it any different from the earlier one? No, but it changes up the scenery, the view. So I'm not gonna feel as tight as I am. It's gonna be a little bit dark here because the sun is this direction. But I'm gonna switch it up slightly better, yeah? Yeah. So like, I'm gonna use this machine for the rest of the sets. Now if I happen to get bored of this machine, I'll change it back to the earlier machine. So that's how I counter with this getting bored environment. Okay, I don't know if you guys can really see it or not. Like, I'm at my 3 minutes 56 seconds. Okay, already hit my 4 minutes of rest time. Let's get back into the set. Oh, okay, 15 reps. That was a good one. I believe I'm at my 6th set. Set number 6. So that means I have another 3. 6 down, 3 more to go. Again, another 4 minutes. Just repeat it. It's not that hard. Just have to master the basic, the fundamentals, and then from there onwards, you will know how to tweak a bit here and there according to what your body needs. One more thing, yeah. When you're doing any exercise, instead of just going all the down on the eccentric movement, like, really stretch it, because you're way stronger on the eccentric movement compared to the concentric. So basically, what is concentric and eccentric, right? Simply said, concentric is when you're going to the peak of your reps, the exercise. For example, if pull-ups, the concentric movement is when you're pulling yourself up to the peak, and the eccentric is when you release yourself downwards. So when you're doing the eccentric movement, which is the going down, don't just let go of yourself. Control the movement. Make sure you feel the stretch. Now that is one of the muscle building hack. Most people, they didn't realize. They only focus on the concentric. Well, it's better to focus on both.
Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about
11. So I got another 4 reps to go. Okay, let's make it count. Oh. 7 down, 2 more to go.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm back at the original machine because I'm already bored of the light grey, so I'm switching back to the original, which is the dark grey. Now, before I get into my set, and like I mentioned earlier, originally I rest for 3 minutes, and then afterwards I bump it up to 4 minutes. And then I realized these last 2 sets I have left, I couldn't make it. I couldn't give it my all out if I still maintain the 4 minutes. So I'm gonna bump it up for an extra of 1 minute, making 5 minutes of rest time in total. So before my rest time is up, just going to show you guys the concentric and eccentric examples. Yeah, I've already explained it, the definition, what does it mean. Now I'm just going to top it up with some examples. If you're doing bicep curl, you're lifting the dumbbells up, okay? So that's the concentric movement. Releasing it down is the eccentric movement. Okay, got it? For chest exercise, let's say you're doing bench press, the act of you pushing the barbell, yeah? Now that's the concentric movement. The eccentric is basically the most leisure part of the exercise. So when you're going down, that's the eccentric movement. What about squat? Okay, now that's a good question. For squat, the movement is going up and going down, am I right? So when you're going down, now that's the eccentric movement. Going up, pushing the weight, that's the hard part, am I right? So that's the concentric movement. So I hope that makes sense, yeah? The concentric and eccentric movement. Now, if you are not clear, or if you have any questions, now feel free to drop a comment down in the comment box, and I'll try my best to answer them all, right?
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Okay, so let's get this done.
A king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns. With paper crowns.
11 reps. I'm short on 4. So what do? Negative reps. Two. 3. 4. So for this last session, I'm gonna give myself an extra 30 seconds. So instead of 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes 30 seconds. And I'm gonna go back to the light gray machine.
Eventually,
Instead of going back to the light gray machine, I'm gonna steal and finish my set with this dark gray machine.
Wanna leave? I'm the one to keep. Got no enemies out of our fortress with paper crowns. Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns. With paper crowns.
So we're done with all the sets. Now let's head to the mirror room, and then a little bit of a let me show my physique kind of session. Okay, so we have already finished all our sets, and it was a very good session, I can say. Like the pumps felt so good, and let's just show our current back physique at the moment. My back is definitely my strong point when it comes to my physique. My forearms are the weakness. They aren't looking the best, although I've been training them for how many years. They're there, but it's not as prominent compared to other muscle parts. Just the thing about my body. Same goes for other people as well. Some body parts will be your strongest, some will be your mid, and there will be your weakest points. Now, instead of focusing on the weak points, cherish all of them, because that's what makes your physique your physique. Okay, don't just compare yourself to the ones you've been seeing on social media, because they're like the creams of the crop, like the top 1%. Of course, if you comparing yourself, this is gonna bring doom to yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. You've heard it somewhere before, right? It really is. So instead of comparing yourself, I know it's hard to not compare yourself, but try your best not to compare. You can make their physique as an inspiration, as motivation, but don't just live your life with your physique as your pointer. It will take away the joy that you have in life. So I'm just gonna I'm not end the video now. Just gonna end the session now. I'm gonna hop into the cardio machine while watching Netflix. I'm not gonna bring you guys because it's just cardio. It's gonna be super boring, am I right? So we'll see you guys back inside the car.
One debt to society later.
Okay, so we're done with the cardio and with the pull-up for today. So we're heading back home. Now, one thing I would like to talk about cardio is that, cardio's, there's tons of benefits. Okay, if I want to list all the benefits, then this video is gonna take more than just an hour. Heck, this video is not gonna be an hour, but you get the point. And the cardio I did just now was not that intense. It was zone 2 cardio. For speed, I put it at number of 4.5. And as for the incline, I only did 3% for 30 minutes. I did 45 minutes in total, but the rest of the 15 minutes, I put it back to default, 0% incline, and just really just walk my way through. Now, that's one of the things that I love about watching Netflix while doing cardio. It doesn't feel like you're doing cardio that much, because you're so focused on the story. Little did you know, 45 minutes have passed. Now, if you haven't tried this hack before, you should try it. Something you should consider. What's the loss, right? Alright? Just give it a try. You might find it something you like, and you're gonna implement it, which is something cool. But if you don't like it, there's always other form of cardio that you can pick. Like I said, kalau tak suka treadmill, boleh pilih benda lain, berenang, tennis, volleyball, takraw, sprinting, running. There's all sorts of activities. Kalau tak suka juga kan, I don't know what to say lah. Sebab tak logik. There's gotta be something yang suka. Okay, so just find your way. Try lah every other day new sports, and if you feel like it, then go for it. So macam tu lah. So balik ni kita just mandi, freshen up, makan. Tapi I'm not gonna record what I eat lah. Sebab it's just gonna be like sambal ayam. In a new video, a full day of eating, I'll record what I'll be having throughout the entire day, from morning and until the night, which directly before going to sleep. All the snacks, the meals, the supper. So sekarang kita just on the way balik. So it was a really good session. So guys, kalau korang masih belum subscribe kan, what are you waiting for? Like, do drop a subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like to this video. Anything yang korang nak tanya, just fire away, and I'll do my best to answer. Okay? There's no BS in this channel. That's direct. Okay. And see you guys when I see you guys. By the way, again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. See you guys in the next video. Thought I already said that. Anyways, ciao.